Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Jeff, and this is the first iteration of Jeff Webb Network for GeTeeVee. This is really just a space where I just want to come and give my piece to the community, to the culture, just about sports, culture, things that are trending, just no filter, and we just want to do everything we can to get as much information out there to you. Just chill and have a good time. You know, come through, chill, have a session with Jeff, and you know, help this community grow, help this page grow. And I appreciate each and every one of you that is going to be along for this journey. Again, I go by Jeff, and welcome to Jeff Webb Network. Welcome to GeTeeVee. There's going to be more things that I put in along the way, more guests. Just the first episode, or the first, just intergeneration of it. So we're in the genesis of of Jeff Webb Network. So thank you for tuning into GeTeeVee. And we'll just move on and get on to our first segment. The world saw, the internet blew up. The Lakers and Mavs trade. So my initial thought.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Thought it was fake, like everybody else. Had my partner send it to me in a group message, and I'm like,
I didn't expect her to say,
what? I have Sleeper. Shout out Sleeper. I'll make sure I put my code in the link so y'all can go ahead and download that app, so y'all can go ahead and get y'all some picks. Got a Super Bowl coming up, in about a week or so. After All-Star break, going to playoff mode for the NBA, MLB. So gonna be looking to really ramp up that Sleeper, so we can go ahead and get y'all paid too. And just as a side note, I am going to be looking to work with someone so I can start getting some picks for you guys.
The day I can't give the game everything on the floor is the day I'll be done. Lucky for you guys, that day is not today.
And start to bring that to you too as well. So just build with me. But we're gonna talk about, like I said, about the Lakers and Mavs trade. So my initial thought, like I said, I thought it was fake. I thought it was a hack. Because if you go on Sleeper and if you go to the feeds portion, you'll see people start to talk, and people like it's hacking, So I'm like, just because the trade is just way too wild in the magnitude, in the time frame that it came, in the span that it came as well. So I thought it was fake, and I sent it to my partner, because normally I'm the one, like, I got another partner who does the betting, who I'll be getting the picks from, but he works overnight. I got another partner, he just kind of so I'm kind of the one that's kind of like in the spaces a little bit, and so I kind of see what's happening. And so I'm generally the one, I'll screenshot it, send it, and just kind of get their reaction to it or whatever, and say my little piece about it, whatever. But he sent it, and I was like, I didn't send it because you know how you don't want to send something because it might be a little false, and you don't want to just send no false ass.
Can you stay categorical?
You are fake news.
Sir,
go ahead.
Can you stay?
I'm saying stuff, so you just like, I'ma chill, and if they bring it up, then I might just go ahead and, go ahead and get the info. So he did, and I was like, wait, what? I was like, I just saw the same thing. So I saw my screenshot. Boom. And so we all just kind of going through it, just trying to figure out, like, is this real? Is this getting hacked? Like, and I'm saying to them, like, yo, well, ESPN don't have it yet. So I haven't seen anything on ESPN to go ahead and say that this is official tissue. You hear me? So, boom, he hit it. ESPN just made reference to it. I'm like,
Oh my God! Wow! Oh my God!
what? That is wild. First off, I'm from New Orleans, born and raised. Moved to Baton Rouge out of Katrina. Just a quick little story about myself. So obviously I grew up in that era, Hornets, all that, Chris Paul, AD.
Paul on the move. Puts it on the setup from first time.
Yeah, I was there, and so I understand, me and AD is kind of tethered. Bron's my favorite player. So obviously being tethered to that and coming from being from a place in New Orleans, seeing, sports kind of become a thing down there, opposed to just holding events. But, New Orleans, I was there for that, so I saw that. So seeing that to where AD is now, it's kind of like, it's just his name, his magnitude, his prowess as a player, just like, of all people, really? So that was kind of my initial reaction. Just thought it was fake. I'm looking at Shams, I'm looking at all types of things that they try to confirm a source. I'm like, no, it's just been reported. It's no, it's nothing out really about it until nobody says like confirmed. But I'm like, Shams, like, this bigger than the Woj bomb. You feel me? So, Shams dropping, I'm saying shit like, damn, this shit really happening.
It's about to go down.
I'm even to the point, I'm like, cause it's so random. I had Jeff finna watching the game. I had Twins in the Portland, closing out the night. You hear me? I pull up the sleep app, like, huh? What? I'm like, this gotta be NBA punk. Like, somebody is punking somebody, like, but my partner's like, nah, ESPN got the confirmation. He was saying about how nothing really about it makes sense. So, we start to get into that. This just didn't make sense. For me, it didn't, because obviously AD just had the interview with Shams saying,
I think we another big. I feel like I've always been at my best when I've been the 4. And having the big out there, we know it worked when we won the championship with JaVale and Dwight. I'm at the 5 and I'm at the 4.
This historic.
we gotta update things, so obviously it probably wouldn't work exactly like that, but I do understand. I see the vision. I saw the vision. So, okay, boom, trade deadline. Lakers will make some moves. You got the 2029 pick and the other first round pick. So okay, make some moves. Try Miles Turner, Kessler, you know what I mean? Like, just someone who could grab some rebounds, put up some points, but really take that pressure off of AD in the 5. So, a center that could really kind of bang a little bit. Not somebody who would take a foul, somebody really who know how to bang down low.
Stick together. Pause. Knows he can have it. Pause.
You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? And traditional center type stuff. Clean the glass, put some points up. You just do your thing on defense, help defense, backside defense. AD gonna do his thing at the 4 to give him more free range around where he can move on the court. Okay, cool. But it still just didn't make no sense. Like, if Bron, you got Bron who gonna do what he do. You got AD. You need a full. You got Austin Reeves who doing this thing. You got Max Christian who's showing up. You got Vando who coming back. Gabe Vincent acting like he want to play some basketball. You know, so they 4th or 5th in the West, I believe. Like, they, you know, tops in the West. They not fighting for a play-in spot. So it just didn't make no sense on why that had happened. And that's what my partner was saying. It was like, it just don't make no sense. And I believe Luka just got when they got an extension, or he got some new money. So it just didn't make no sense. Lakers needed a big, and you go get a ball dominant guard. What? Now don't get me wrong. Luka gonna finish the game, and he gonna be top. I give top 15, top 10 in scoring. He gonna be, you know, up there in a lot of categories. Like, Luka is a bona fide bucket getter. Luka to Dončić. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Chef's kiss. But it's still just, you know, like, why would you? That don't make no sense. So, and you talk about health, you know, obviously, ambulance driver, shout out BT. AD.
This might be the dumbest trade ever. The Dow ass Mavericks just traded, leaving it up to Kyrie again for ambulance driver. Luka for always down. A generational player for another damn injury. Luka, a walking 35, 11, and 10 for AD. A&D ointment. That's who y'all traded. That's who y'all traded to the Lakers. Who worked there? Who the manager? I need to speak to the manager.
And you got Luka that's hurt right now too. You know, with his calf. So it was just, you know, health. You know, it's like, you know, and me and my partner going back and forth about this, but AD has been healthy for the better part of the last 2 years, last 2 seasons. He's been fairly healthy, and that's a big statement. So he been doing his thing. He been showing out. 30, 40, like double, like dude been balling. Like, that's one thing nobody can say about AD for the last 2 seasons. Son been balling. You feel me? So, and that's why it just makes sense, because, like, yeah, Luka can go get you 70, but it's like you still got Vando, but it's like he ain't no, he like the energy kind of player. You know what I'm saying? He gonna get you some blocks, he get you some steals, you know, he gonna get you some tip passes, you know what I'm saying, get in the lane and stuff like that, but he not gonna change life for you at the 5. So you got Bron at the top, Luka at the 2, or 3, whatever you gonna, you know, how they gonna play, and how your matchup gonna go on defense. Because at this point, you got all offense. You looking like the Phoenix Suns, okay? You're looking like Phoenix Suns out here. You know what I'm saying? The LA jerseys. Because you got all this offense, but you ain't got no defense. You know? And it just kind of didn't make no, it just don't make no sense for nobody. So that's kind of, you know, what we can kind of on that. So, and then they got Christie, which I like Christie. You know, he was showing, and bro was doing his thing. He scored with 10 tonight and traded. I'm like, dang, Saint ain't have no more Bamba. You get the game for a couple of minutes, you traded the next day. So the haul that was gotten, it was like, okay, you got AD, Christie, a 29 pick. You get Luka, Kleber, and they just threw in Markieff. And then you have the Jazz, who they threw in Shiopono.
Ron, where are you? Where is Ron right now? No Ron, huh? Well, you better be sick, dead, or mute Ron?
Here? Oh, man.
Why didn't you answer me the first time I said it, huh?
Huh?
I'm just asking, I said it like 4 times. So why didn't you say it the first time I said Ron?
Because it's pronounced Aaron?
Son of a bitch! You done messed up, Ron!
I watched him play the other night as a draft capital. To read off the I'm gonna say hall, but to read off the trade details for for clarification. So the Lakers received Luka Dončić, Maxi Kleber, Markieff Morris, and the Mavericks will receive AD, Christie, the 2029 LA first. Jazz will send over Jalen Hood-Schifino, the 2025 Clippers second, and a Mavs second. So that's how they gonna make that work with the Jazz. Markieff is still in the league. Kleber is still doing his thing, but the thing about Kleber is he not even a center. He an old power forward, so it's just like we ain't gonna try to flex that bad at 5 or something like that. Like, no, man, like that bad as a power forward. Looking at his career numbers, in his career, he averages 22 minutes, 6 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 0.9 blocks, and only no 3 game. Son been in the league since 2017, and it's 2025 season. So, what, 6 seasons? So, essentially, in the time span that he's been in the league, most people either done did something like in their career, or they, and he just wanted them on a, his best year. His best year is rough. Had to be 2020. And that was the year they lost. They lost in the playoff, which Luka went crazy in. But he played 74 games. He only started 21. 9 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist. And if you're looking at a season where he started the most games, which the next season was he started 40 games. And played 50, which means there was some injuries and stuff in there, but 26 minutes, but 7 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist. 4 threes attempted and was only making 1.7, so round up to 2. So about 50% from 3, but you ain't shooting, it's no volume. So it's like, where you getting this offense? This defense from? So where you getting it from? And Schifino, he is a rookie. He plays. He played some games. But he a guard. He a 2 guard. What you do with that? His last game he played 13 minutes, had 4 points, got a rebound, and assist, in the block, turnovers, 3 fouls, but for the most part, he's a rookie. He's gonna be right there with Bronny.
James down the paint. Bronny James.
Now how about this dunk, AC?
Yes, we talked about that.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the whole portion about how just some of the stuff just mind-boggling. Like it didn't make sense. Now if you think about it long ways, if you think about it in its faction of where it is, you say, okay, you're in the West. So who in the West that you're really contented with? All right, you have OKC. Okay, OKC, they have young, so they energy, they got a lot of talent. But they really heavy on the defensive side. Hartenstein is a nice size center for them, a power forward. You got Chet coming back off his injury, so obviously once he comes back, then you're gonna have Hartenstein kind of slide down, and you still got Jalen Williams. Like it's some talent over there, OKC. Okay, so then you move Dallas in there because you have, bro, that lineup is killer. You got Kyrie, Clay, Grimes, Lively, and Gafford. I'm sorry, AD and Gafford. Come on now. Like, if you remember beginning Chris Paul, Anthony Davis days, this is what this like times like 10. Like a more athletic Chris Paul who can get his own shot. Like Kyrie that's one of my favorite point guards ever. Like, dude is nasty with the basketball. Like, handles on that thing is on a string. And you got AD. So now I'm gonna have to get it to AD. Well, I got Clay in the corner. But I go ahead and get Gafford. Cause when people sleep on Gafford, like he not no slouch. Like he getting rebounds, he getting bored. I mean, he getting boards, he getting blocks. His last game, 33 points, 16 points, 10 rebounds, 5 offensive, which means extra possessions, 3 assists, 5 blocks. Crazy part, dude had a plus or minus of 2. That's because he had 3 turnovers. But if you look at that, he gonna get way more opportunities because of AD. Like this, and that was another thing. Like you trade them not only within the conference, but to the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? And I understand that the Dallas went straight to LA. Was like, yo, we trying to win now. We need a piece. We gonna give you Luka. And the Lakers said, you got an agent star at 40. You got another superstar, he's 31. You get us a 25-year-old. What you want? We'll give you Christie and a pick. Or they probably said some other things and kind of got to that, but it's like deal. But of course, to make everything work out, money and everything, had to get the third team involved. But that really didn't matter. It's like, you know what you just did? That wild take. But it's almost like an equivalent of, I don't even say equivalent, but it's in the neighborhood. Like you see the neighborhood, nice houses and stuff like that. You kind of drive by it. You know what I'm saying? You're like, oh, I don't know what they make them. What they do? But it's like KD going to Golden State. Due to what AD means to that team and that offense. And you got Jason Kidd, who just won with him in 2020. You talking about unlocking? Come on now. Dallas said, nah, we going to win. We trying to win right now. And think about that. You got, you still got Kyrie that's, 32. You have Clay, who really just coming off of going to another season of having a full season off that Achilles. So you see kind of KD have a good reaction after he came back. I know Clay kind of he took a beating in his last year to Golden State. But coming off ACL and then Achilles, like what you expect for her to do? But he out here in Dallas. That's where I live at in Dallas. Not here for like 3 years. But he doing his thing. Just chilling. Like he ain't, no scrub. Like he put up 13 the other night. 4 rebounds, 4 assists, got him a steal. Like it ain't Clay like you want him to be, because he's this year he's averaging 13 points a game. And his last year in Golden State was 17, so he dropped off a little bit. But he's only in his first year in Dallas, so he hasn't even got comfortable yet. Yeah, he got comfortable with Luka, then Luka go out, but now you got comfortable with Kyrie, and they say like, oh yeah, we can do some things. They're going ahead and so he locked. And that's gonna open him up for some more shots. Clay for more shots, and Clay, he was playing for the enemy. But hey, I fox with him.
Fucks with you.
Shit, I fucks with you too.
Is that good?
Yes, that's a yes.
Then we'll fox with each other.
It's kind of like watching LSU football going against Bama. You're going against Julio. One of the greats, dog. One of the greats. Him and Pat Pete has some battles.
Here they come.
All of them. From the corner, McElroy hit. He's got Julio Jones, and Peterson tips it away.
Peterson. He's right in the pocket of Julio Jones. Calmly turns around and swats it down. Perfect play.
See him at the bottom of your screen. He's off Marquise Mays on this side. McElroy looking deep to this one man all the way down. Julio Jones.
One-on-one, Julio Jones and Peterson, and they get their feet tangled.
Ingram again splits wide to the right side. McElroy's going deep into double coverage. The flag is thrown. Peterson down in 10. Here's McElroy coming to his left. Oh boy, almost picked off. Wow, Patrick Peterson had a bead on that one. McElroy drifting right. Nobody open. Patrick Peterson.
What a play. His right foot, I thought his right toe came down. Watch this.
So sometimes you just got to give it up to the other side. But Clay is definitely, doing this, he's going to have some better days. So now you get into the weeds of thing, because Dallas didn't send P.J. Washington. And P.J. Washington is like Bill coming off the bench. Like, bro, gonna give you 15, 20. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll pay the bet. But you take, like, his PRA, I don't want to say rebounds in a sip, but you take either his points and rebounds, take his threes, or you take a PRA on a good night, P.J. Washington to cash. He like a upgrade from a Miles Bridges with Charlotte. It's like, you look at the dude's stat sheet, like, he got how many? Damn. Okay. Cool. But he's a contributor. So Dallas is in the catbird seat right now. And I give them an edge over OKC just because of the veteran leadership. And you have people that been there before. Like, yeah, OKC, they been to the playoffs and, gave runs to beat. Bro, you got Kyrie and you got AD at the top. 2 champions. Both play with the same player to get big championships. Now you put them together. Now, I told my partner, I'm like, just what Kyrie wanted when he was in Cleveland. I don't think that's a wild take, but I just think that's true. But this is what he wanted. He wanted a team that he could be on, that he can not control, but he can play his style of ball, but have that collective group around him. Brown was still ball dominant at that time, so obviously he wasn't going to be the one that had, you know what I mean? But that's neither here nor there. But Kyrie has a team that I believe that he wanted back in Cleveland. So as we move into talk about who got the better deal, right now, it's clear Dallas they got the better deal, because they just opened their window from a year or two. I don't want to say that, because as long as they have Luka, But just considering how you've been playing in the playoffs and they did to come off a finals, I'm gonna say finals run, but yeah, finals run. Do they get back? You know what I'm saying? Maybe not. So yeah, it's gonna be like a 3-4 years. So that window is like 5 years, but you really gotta kind of get in these two and make it count. So, but right now, yeah, Dallas got the window right now. Dallas has the window, and if there was to play anyone in the East, it would either be the likes of Boston or the Cavs. If they play Boston, I believe Dallas comes out to win because you ain't got nobody to fuck with AD. Sorry, you ain't got nobody to mess with AD. With the Cavs, you make it interesting because you got Allen and you got Evan Mobley. And you got Dean Wade. I need to come off the bench, but you know what I'm saying? He another little bigger body that they can kind of throw in there. But Evan Mobley, looking at the stats, just so happened to be there. 42 games played, he having 30 minutes, 18 points, 18.7 rebounds. Like, come on, man. And getting you about 2 assists. I'm sorry, 9 rebounds. So 18, 9, and 2. Around the 3. Do something with that. And guess who right behind him? In the top power forwards in the league? PJ Washington. PJ Washington giving you 32 minutes, 14, 8, and 2. 14, 8, and 2 from a bench player now. Come on, man. And guess who behind him? Amen. Amen. Hey, boy ball. But right now, Dallas wins that trade. We have to see, obviously, 5 years, but they ain't thinking like that. Lakers win long term because they get them another star to start to build around for the future. You know, Brian, they like, hey, we tried it your way. We got AD, we got a championship. We went out and got Russell Westbrook. That was a complete fucking disaster. So we did it your way. We're gonna do it our way. Which is why I feel like he didn't have nothing to know about this. And I'll get into that a little bit later. But I would say Dallas won a deal. Yes, LA got the Lakers. LA got the star for the future, the superstar for the future. But Dallas has that win now. Something that LeBron wants right now is to win another championship. And y'all kind of fudge that up a little bit for him. We'll see how it play out, but we'll see. So that definitely shakes up the West. If you look at the current standing in the West as they stand right now, you see OKC is obviously at the top. So you got to go through them. They're probably going to end up the 1 seed. I don't think Shea is going to get MVP. If Ant-Man don't kind of come up, Victor, he not really there yet. Maybe not even a Donovan Mitchell. Jason Tatum again. Maybe could throw Giannis in there, but it's a short list. But you got Houston, great young team, another defensive-minded team with Udoka. So they're gonna be a tough out, but another one of them energy type squads. But they got, they don't have veterans, but they got some ballers over there. They got Şengün, the librarian, shout out the Wilds. You got Şengün, you got Amen Thompson, even Dylan Brooks. I mean, say what you want about the man, but he over there, he's showing out over there. Of course, Jalen Green, who sometimes want to play basketball, sometimes he don't. Terry Eason. So they got some ballers over there. Jeff Green still holding on over there. But yeah, they got some ballers over there. So they got Jabari Smith. You don't get too much time, but you got Fred VanVleet, Cam Whitmore, who come to his own. So yeah, you got some pieces over there. So that's just kind of what it looks like. And for the Lakers, it's like it's just rough because you was already trying to get people healthy. Like Vando came back, Gabe Vincent back, but it's like they can you count on them to stay healthy? Then you got Rory, and he kind of been up and down with the lineup and everything. Got Max Christie, but he gone now. Got Austin Reeves, but now you got to see what that's going to be about, because now if I believe that the Lakers are going to go and try to get a center, and maybe it's not like the best center, but they'll try to find somebody, because right now they got Jackson Hayes, and again, being from New Orleans, Jackson Hayes played with the Pelicans, and he's athletic. He's athletic. That's about it. He's not really bringing you no game. You know what I'm saying? Like, he'll give you some offense a little bit. He'll probably give you some other, a tip, putback or something like that. But I mean, he ain't really doing too much for you. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, that's why he traded. So, but he was a rotational player with the Lakers, and he still is. So if you're looking at, centers in the league, who can you go get? I've heard, seen some whispers, and they just been due to whatever, but Miles Turner, which I don't mind, about the 6th best, center in the league, and he's a go-getter. He is a dog. Like, he got a little nasty with him. You know what I'm saying? He build Legos, but you know what I'm saying? Normally them people, you ain't trying to be messing with, because they got a whole nother, they click out, do some bad type shit. But Miles Turner, he's averaging 15, 6 rebounds and assists, and he gives you about 2 blocks, and he can shoot a little bit from the 3. He takes about 5, makes 2, 40%. Okay, you don't need to be knocked down, but you just need a body, So, but it's like, okay, can you go get him? Will that first round be enough? Will that first round pick be enough? I mean, it's Indiana. I don't really consider Indiana in really much of a win now type of mode. Some elderberry mint tea. I don't see Indiana no type of win now type of mode. I don't see them doing nothing but trying to contend, basically, but not winning nothing, So you see, you got him, you got Zuzu, which I believe that the damn Lakers should have never given up to the Clippers. DeAndre Ayton, no. Jakob Poeltl, maybe, but what is it going to take? Because Toronto is kind of more of they're definitely in a rebuilding stage, but they're definitely building at the same time. You got to play like, Scotty Barnes, who is like a PRA masterclass. So that's another potential that you can go get. He giving you 14, 10, and 2. Talk about a backboard scraper. Yeah, he getting them. That would definitely help out in LA. Definitely help out in LA. Hell yeah. He'll do good. Jared Allen? No. He definitely going to win. Nas Reed? No, yes, but he ain't going to change nothing for you. Who behind him? Daniel Gafford. But Gafford, he's in the offense is going, it fits him for what he wants to do, for what he can do. Brook Lopez, Valanciunas, Walker Kessler was another person that came up in those talks. But I mean, right now he's giving you what, 10 points, He's tops in rebounds though, 11 with 11. So he'll you can call him a walking double-double. Nah, the double-double ain't gonna be in the 20s, 30s, but he'll give you some extra possessions. So, I mean, why not? And he's giving you 2 assists. So it's getting real thin. Ruben Gobert, hell no. Jalen Duran, nah. Detroit is balling right now. Shout out Cade Cunningham, aka J. Cole, the NBA. But he balling. Nick Claxton, Zach Edey. Obviously, we know the situation. I did say Clint Capella. Clint Capella is one that you can. He's not gonna score a lot. He's not on that side no more. Where he gonna get you like he did with Toronto. But 9 and 9 and an assist with a block. The Lakers don't need anyone to score any points from down low. They just need them to bang, play good defense, don't foul, shoot a 3 here or there, and be able to play within the offense because the scoring is going to be there. Go Gabataza in Orlando, nah, they not giving up. Orlando is a building team. Wendell Carter, no, they definitely not, coming up off that. New Orleans with Missy, too young. No, you don't want that. Al Horford, Isaiah Stewart, Luke Cornett, Donovan Clingan, Mason Plumlee, serviceable. Still got DeAndre Jordan out there, who's actually not doing too bad in Denver, but he ain't about to give you too much. He give you 11 minutes, but you need some bodies, man. You need some bodies. So we just have to see about that. But it definitely did shake up the West. To the Mavericks being in heavy contention to make a playoffs, like a strong playoff run, back to the finals type run. Because there's no one really else to contend with. You got Memphis, but they kind of teeter-totter. Denver is no. The Lakers at number 5. I could see them beating OKC. But I could see OKC taking them out to the depths in 6 and 7, and you just over age. Clips, hell no. They probably catch a spurt, but they ain't got nothing but a bunch of aging bodies over there anyway.
Oh, I'm hurt. Oh, my neck, my back, my neck and my back. Oh, I want 150,000. But we can start out of court right now for $20.
Man, get your punk ass up. It ain't even wet over here.
Hey, well, look here, man. Just give me $10 and I won't say nothing.
Get out.
$2.50 in a jawbreaker.
Get out.
$1 in some envelope.
Man, what the hell you doing?
Man, you know how much money you can get for a slip and fall in the store? And you need to stay off that crack, man.
Get out.
Man, you wrong, brother. You wrong. You wrong. You wrong.
Get out.
You wrong, brother. Stay.
Minnesota, they tweedling. Dallas, they at number 8 right now. But don't be surprised by the end of the season if they are somewhere in that 5-4 position or right there on 6, no lower than 6. The Suns, playing team. Sacramento, you got to see what De'Aaron Fox going to do, but playing team. So if they give him up, depending on when they get back, I don't see them doing much. Golden State, if they don't make a move, they're going to stay right where they at. San Antonio, enjoy your season. Portland, keep building. New Orleans, we got a voodoo dog. Utah, bottom of the league. So, that's your West. So it does shake up the West. But I think it's OKC, Dallas, Houston, and I'm gonna put Denver in there just on the pedigree, and everybody else. Even though Memphis is in front of Denver, but so now is 2 games. They 13-16, 30-19, so give or take. So that's what I think about how it shakes up the West. So as far as next for both teams, obviously just finishing out to the trade deadline, see what else you can get. I believe that the Lakers will try to get them a big man. They're gonna try to hold that first round because I mean, if you already gave up for 29, then you know what I mean. It's gonna be either bare bone for the next few years. It's gonna be Luka and whoever, or you know, they can make some trades at the trade line with some contracts or something. Or it's just gonna be what Lakers been for the last few years. They might make a little noise in there, but they gonna keep butts in the seat with Luka. There it is. As for Dallas, I think they're in a position where they are accumulating picks. If there's some does have to come out to acquire some players to go make a push for the championship, I believe that they will do it. I think this ownership group is showing that this is what they want to do, because if anytime you're willing to part ways with a 25-year-old superstar, hey, and I know they say it's conditioning, but I mean, that can be fixed.
Oh yeah, he's fine. He's just really fat.
Oh, thank God.
Wait, hey, hang on a second. Did you just say I was fat?
Well, yeah, you are pretty fat.
Okay, this is news to me.
You know what I mean? But, you know, obviously you don't want to hold people where they don't want to be. So if Luka was kind of being disgruntled on some kind of Jimmy Butler type of thing, then hey, you just gonna have to do what you gotta do. But you make most of his value, which is what Pat Riley failed to do with Jimmy Butler, because you want to be so old players are not going to run, you know, prisoners are not going to run the asylum. You know what I mean? Type of deal. And no, it don't, that analogy, not using in that tone. Y'all know what that means. It's just, you know, they want to try to put their foot down and say, no, players is not going to run in this Miami. It's just the D-Wade is my house. You gonna play by my rules. But Dallas is definitely in that position where they're looking to win now, and they're positioning themselves a little bit for the future, not putting too much out there. They still kept some of their capital. They kept some of their players in this deal, which is always a good thing to have that those rotational pieces, especially going into the playoffs. You're going to need those rotational pieces. You're going to need those extra minutes. You're going to need those bodies. You're going to need those fouls. You're going to need that energy. You're going to need everything. And Dallas right now has that. And with Jason Kidd, who's a championship winning coach, who built teams coming from Brooklyn, and you know, you see where he is now, just like that's a perfect storm for what's going on out here in Dallas right now. And I'm excited to see about it. So I think that's the next one. Both teams, Lakers are kind of just flail in that space of okay, we're going to try to give it a shot. I believe they're going to try to give it a shot this year. And depending on what LeBron does, they're going to try to put something together for something to give one good push. And I think LeBron will probably end up going maybe Golden State, either retiring, go to Golden State or Cleveland, or just ended in New York. You know what I'm saying, for the hell of it. And Dallas, they're going to go into their window and go to look to win now with the pieces that they have. Of course, with health being the only question, you know, with the Dallas group, and they're going to continue to go. So my final thoughts: it was shocking. Didn't think something like this would happen. I don't think it was really necessary. But hey, this is the NBA. This is, you know, owners trade deadline. This is, you know, there's a lot of things going on. This was something that was real stealthy that happened, and this was something like, we doing this? Oh, you know, what is it, Step Brothers? We doing this? Can't lean around, makes it. We doing it? Yep.
Are we doing this?
Yeah, we're doing this. You can't tell anyone that doesn't need to know. You have to promise.
I promise. In fact, I pinky swear.
It was one of them situations. That's why nobody knew about it. That's why it happened. You got Devin Booker and the Portland Trailblazers reacting to it in the game. Like, what? Talking about LeBron at dinner and, you know, with the family. And he in New York. You know, they coming off a good win. You know, he loved playing in New York at the Mecca of basketball. And he loved, you know, he showing out. Got him triple-double. Him and his triple-double. Had a little something going on. Then he had, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, went out with the family. You know what I'm saying? He had to get her squared away. she's waiting and stuff. You feel me?
Miss Trip does. She can't control herself. She got to get out. She got to be seen. Another Trip dub. And this time without AD.
But he with the fam. You know what I'm saying? Branham got a little late. You feel me? I almost had him assist, but I don't know what happened with I think it was Cloco, which is another body. So they got bodies. Like LA has bodies. It's about we need that one body that's gonna stand there 15, 25, 30 minutes a game. And we can get your bodies in to rotate and get us some energy, get us some putback dunks. Jackson Hayes, he's a good, yeah, he's athletic, but he's an average defender. Like he gets some blocks, you know what I'm saying? He gonna fire you though, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, he ain't gonna have the best plus and minus every time, but he gonna give you what he got. So, so Laker fan, Mavs fans, just let me know what y'all think in the comments. Just post in the comments. Let's have a discussion. I'm always going to try to get back and talk back with the community. To have healthy discussions. I don't have a dog in the fight. I don't know none of these people. This is all our opinions and my beliefs. But that's my whole outlook on that. So I just hope for the best for both teams. We'll see how that happens when Luka comes back and play with LeBron. LeBron has been looking to play with Luka. He envisioned playing with him, so I'm pretty sure Luka's going to take some time. And I think Luka's going to take this to heart. Like, damn, y'all ain't want me. Like, yeah, I know it was just on me, and I had to take my own. I had to take some accountability on myself for not being in shape, coming to camp in shape. With those types of things. Certainly understand, but I think that is something that Luka needs right now because he's at a pivotal moment of his career. He's 25 years old. You haven't tasted the ultimate victory, but you've tasted the sweet nectar of what it is to be in the playoffs, how it is to hit game winners, to lose, to be this close to to getting to your ultimate goal, which is that Larry O'Brien. So I think this does help Luka mentally, and I think with LeBron and the way that Luka respects LeBron and also respects Kobe, and which looms largely to that organization, Luka will definitely look to put that work in, if not now, and then Brian have reached out to him. But yeah, this is one of them things that Luka can take to him, and he can go scorch earth, and you go scorch earth, Luka. I know it's not always conducive to win it, but goddamn, it's a damn good show to see.
Dončić they're in an impossible situation. Out the rim. Free throws at Devin Booker. Dončić goes face to face. Dončić, 5 to shoot. Against Harden. Dončić lines it up. It goes! He is that guy! Back to Dončić. Dončić pulls up three-pointer.
But this is definitely going to be interesting because, like I said, with the teams that are in the West right now, you can kind of finesse the defense a little bit. It's kind of like that 2020 championship where they really just had Dwight Howard, JaVale McGee, and AD just kind of manning that. But they did have Caruso and KCP, but KCP was more for shot making. But Caruso definitely did a hell of a job. Not Miss Caruso. But Lakers are set up where the window is kind of like. But it's like, I could still see something. You can still, you get that little slit in the window. You still get that draft that come through, the air you feel. Yeah, that's where Lakers at right now. And for Dallas, they like, hey, they hate to say this because I want to feel it win, but they can't see the Chiefs right now. Not as far as like winning, but like they got the veteran team. And You got some players on the last little legs. You got some players that might not be here next year. You know, it's a lot of that. You know, so Dallas' window is right now, and for the next foreseeable future, for as long as AD is and Kyrie are healthy, until they decide to do that, because they are in their 30s. So obviously, once they start to get to the longer in the tooth, then they'll start looking to make more acquisitions and get more younger. Like Golden State right now is just trying to figure things out. And we get more younger pieces, or should we say with the same core. So yeah. And before we leave, I just wanted to just kind of go into a little bit about Brian knowing about the trade. Obviously, I don't know Mav card. I don't know anything that goes on in clutch sports. This is just my own beliefs, my own thoughts, my own opinions. But like I said, I feel like with what I said, it's a good take. So, has Bron been in trade discussions before? Yes. That's how a lot of people get paid. Y'all know Tristan Thompson, J.L. Smith of the worlds, Kevin Love. Y'all know how the story goes. You got AD there. Or the real one is Magic Johnson. Quickly, just because he got Bron there, he got a championship with Bron and AD. Got out of Dodge with the Lakers, and now the Lakers been in kind of peril since they won the championship. And now it's kind of like, and Rob Pelinka all of a sudden look like GM of the year. But I digress. But I believe Brian does have his hand in a lot of things. Brian does ultimately want to be a owner of a team. And he is le GM. So he does play the GM role. He is in on a lot of those talks. I firmly believe that with a player of his caliber and the time that he's placed into this league over the years, I think he's deserved that. To ask about players who wants to come in and, like any other star player on the team, Steph Curry, I'm pretty sure they talk to him. Draymond Green, pretty sure they talk to them. So in that respect, yes. In this one, I do not think, because it's like, why would I bring my partner over here who I'm trying to show the ropes, who I'm trying to help win? I help him win. We both, I've been there before. He ain't never been there before. I take him there. He tastes it. He know what it feels like. He want to get back. Why would I trade him if all I know, I need a center? If I need a center, a serviceable body that can be in this game for 15 to 25 minutes a game and give us a little slight production without, causing harm to the team, that's what why would I trade for that? Why would I trade that? To go get Luka, a ball dominant like me, even though I'm 40. Bron 40, but he not as ball dominant. Like he's not leading assists, but he's averaging about 9 assists this season. Come on, man. When is LeBron don't average nothing? Don't do that. He doesn't do that. His career numbers are legit like 25, 6, and 5. 25, 6, and 6, somewhere in that area. It ain't 9. 9 mean you're not looking for your shot as much as you're looking to get that out. And Brian is much into the offense, so a lot of them is like, kicks, swings, but that's what Brian is at this moment. He can give you that triple-double. He can give you 20, but on some nights it will look like 16, 10, and 9. 16, 10, and 10. You know what I mean? That's what we have with Brian right now, but it's all conducive to winning. So I don't think he had anything to do with the trade. He didn't know it. Yes, Clutch, and AD is represented by Clutch, but obviously Rich, they friends, but it's business. You feel me? At the end of the day, it's business, and I'm gonna do what's best for my client. So if Brian didn't know, I believe he would have tried to step in and say, "What are you doing? What are you trading for? Why are you?" You know what I mean? But the Lakers, again, just decided this is not yours. This is not your decision this time. We gave you 2 times. You won once. This is our time now. And we're going to do what we feel is best for this organization moving forward. And that's exactly what they did. That's why nobody knew. That's why it was such a shock and so random to everybody across the sports world. who was watching, in tune. That's why I just kept like, what is this? Because they was one of them deals like, hey, if we're gonna do this, we gotta do this like right now. Cause my partner was like, cap. I'm like, why would it be cap? I'm like, why would you want to leak something like this? You talking about arguably the greatest basketball player to touch the court, and you're talking about a 25-year-old superstar. Nobody just giving no superstar away. Then Dallas called LA. LA could have been like, no, but LA's we want to trade you, Luka.
Are you for real?
Are you for real right now?
I'm sorry, are you for real?
Are you for real?
Yes.
Are you for real, Bonnie? Well, yeah, of course, but are you for real with this?
Bob, you heard that? You said it again? Yeah, we want to we want to trade you, Luka. Okay. Oh, okay. What are you asking for? We want AD. You know what I'm saying? That discussion goes like that. So I don't think he had anything to do with it. I do honestly feel like it surprised him, just like everyone else when he found out. He found out at dinner. Like, I'm out here chilling. AD selling congratulatory text. Hey, good shit. Hey, y'all did y'all shit tonight. Hey, you got another triple up. Hey, you know what I'm saying? King. You know how it is. And then I'm trying. What? So for AD, I think that it's something for AD, because I think if I'm AD, I'm looking at the Lakers. I'm looking at Pelinka like, bet. You know that Cam Newton. And lock in. And I would not be surprised to see Dallas and LA facing off, and Dallas in the finals. And Dallas winning it. Not be surprised. So that's just kind of my take on that. I don't see why you would do something like that, especially someone that you considered a friend. And I understand business, but no. I just can't see LeBron doing that type of distress, because that's not no loyalty that you want to be tied to. Like, I probably wouldn't even want to be fucking with you. So that's not gonna happen. So that's my my belief on that. But I don't believe that, Brian knew about what was going on. So he eating. AD sending out texts. Even Embiid was surprised. Like, that's when it should have been traded. The way he played tonight, his post game, zero chance he knew, man. It happened way too quick, way too stealth. Like, they on the phone while they playing. While the team was still out in New York. That's how you know. They doing shit when they ain't at the crib. She doing her thing. So, oh yeah, I'm about to go in. You know what do. You feel me? But that concludes the first episode. I think I'm gonna call him like, you talk a lot. But this will be the format a little bit. Try to get some short content as well. Just some, just about points and, some real type stuff. But ultimately, want to get into the long format and really just get my piece out there. I want to have fun. We can talk about a lot of things, serious things. I'm not a politician. I'm apolitical, but I will speak on certain things about politics just to kind of get the, run the brain a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think it's afraid, it's a crime to talk about certain things and wonder why certain things are happening or what they mean for not only yourself, but the greater, people. Hey, let's go. Let's do that. It's all about this. This open forum, man. I'm out here trying to be nobody that I'm not. Being transparent, y'all. So I just hope that y'all, just continue to follow along. Like and subscribe. Like I said, I'll put my affiliate links in the bios. So y'all can go ahead and get the sleeper, prize pick, chalkboard, all those apps that we play in Texas. So with that being said,